Greetings, my name is Anthony Alf Elmore. I am an African American who lives in Memphis, Tennessee. I live in the African American community called Orange Mound. I'm proud to say that we are the first community in America built for blacks by blacks. Our roots go back to 1879. On Friday, September the 16th, 2021, I wrote an open letter to both our Memphis City Mayor, Jim Strickland, and our African American Shelby County Mayor, Lee Harris. While I wrote an open letter, and because I am a filmmaker, I decided to transform my letter into a worldwide video, whereas we can share our story in Memphis worldwide. The title of my story is Legally Right and Morally Wrong. Now, the letter starts off. It says, Dear Mayors Jim Strickland and Lee Harris, while you both are attorneys and you hold the top seat of power in our Memphis City and our Shelby County government, the opportunity to serve as mayors in the city of Memphis and the county of Shelby is not only a constitutional responsibility, you both have a moral responsibility. Mayors, I am not writing to litigate my case against Memphis and Shelby County government. However, from one human being to another human being, we can speak about moral consciousness. Dr. Martin Luther King said, quote, the first principle of value that we need to rediscover is that all reality hinges on moral foundations. In other words, that this is a moral universe and that there are moral laws of the universe just as abiding as the physical laws, unquote. You see, in our world of our moral universe, some of us are taught that we should abide by moral laws. Dr. Martin Luther King further writes, quote, morality cannot be legislated, but behavior can be regulated. Judicial decrees may not change the heart, but they can restrain the heartless. Now, in the case of Memphis Shelby County Film Commissioner Lynn Sittler, we have a case of immorality and heartlessness. Orange Mound is the first community in America built for blacks by blacks. In 1987, from the historic black Memphis community of Orange Mound, Memphis film history was born. Memphis five-time world karate kickboxing champion Anthony Elmore, who lives in Orange Mound, started production of Memphis' first independent 35mm feature film titled The Contemporary Gladiator. Elmore explains that just as Dr. Martin Luther King says, quote, judicial decrees may not change the heart, but they can restrain the heartless. One has only to examine the facts, and it will be revealed that Memphis Shelby County Film Commissioner Lynn Sittler and the city of Memphis and the county of Shelby is outright heartless to Memphis' first 35mm filmmaker Anthony F. Elmore and the African American community of Orange Mound in regards to Memphis filmmaking and Memphis filmmaking history. You see, Memphis Shelby County Film Commissioner Lynn Sittler, the city of Memphis, and the county of Shelby lack not only a moral consciousness, they lack the moral responsibility of acknowledging Memphis' first independent feature film, The Contemporary Gladiator, as Memphis' first independent feature film, although it is a black produced film. You see, in 34 years since the start of the film production in Orange Mound of Memphis' first independent 35mm feature film, The Contemporary Gladiator in 1987, neither Lynn Sittler, the Memphis Shelby County Film Commissioner, the City of Memphis, the County Shelby all refused to acknowledge our Orange Mound produced film as Memphis' first independent produced film. The way Lynn Sittler, the City of Memphis, and the County of Shelby has dealt with this issue and is dealing with this issue is immoral. The facts are very clear. When production of this film started in Orange Mound in 1987, Lynn Sittler did not report this film production to the Memphis media because it was a black film. A black film crew producing a movie in the black community of Orange Mound. The reality of Anthony F. Elmore 1987 film production is that it was not only Memphis' first independent feature film production. The film was a black cultural movie. In 1987, black Memphis film productions makes Orange Mound the birthplace of Memphis independent film production. We're not just talking about what happened in 1987. Our communication is about what is happening in 2021. Let us view the Shelby County website of Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris in regards to functions and authority of the Memphis Shelby County Film Commission. The site reads, quote, "The purpose of the Film and Television Commission is to initiate, recommend, and or support policies, programs, projects, and events that support the film production industry," unquote. It is immoral, racist, and unconscionable that the City of Memphis and the County of Shelby does not recognize its first independent feature film because it is a black film. Elmore not only in 1987 turned his Orange Mound home into a film set, Elmore brought a black film crew from Chicago who lived in Elmore's home, and they literally brought Hollywood to Orange Mound. In regards to Memphis Shelby County Film Commissioner Lynn Sittler, the purpose of the Film and Television Commission is to initiate, recommend, and support policies, programs, projects, and events that support only the white film production industry. You see, Lynn Sittler's practice in regards to Elmore's Orange Mound black film, The Contemporary Gladiator, was to malign, marginalize, and extricate this black produced film, its producer, in its production. You see, African-American film mogul Tyler Perry, who created the largest film studio in America and an iconic multi-billion-dollar film industry in Atlanta, is quoted as saying,
"My studio, I built it in a neighborhood that is one of the poorest black neighborhoods in Atlanta, so the young black kids can see that a black man did that and they can do it too. I was trying to help somebody cross."
See that a black man did that and they can do it too, unquote. You see, Memphis Shelby County Film Commissioner Lynn Sittler used her authority to erase the historically Orange Mound produced film out of Memphis film history. It is important that black youth know that it was a black man in their black community in Orange Mound who produced Memphis' first independent feature film. In conclusion, We ask that Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland and Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris follow their moral responsibility to acknowledge Orange Mound as the birthplace of Memphis independent film production. We ask that they should acknowledge African-American film producer Anthony Elmore in the film The Contemporary Gladiator as Memphis' first independent feature film. Whether they decide to acknowledge or not acknowledge, we request that they reply back to us with a written response. Please make sure that this communication goes out to all of the defendants. Sincerely, Anthony Elmore, Memphis' first independent feature filmmaker.